HVAC demand is easy to understand. Equipment fails on the hottest and coldest days. Customers want help immediately, and newer heat pump systems create installation and maintenance work. But the company is not selling metal boxes. It is selling diagnosis, scheduling, workmanship, and a reliable indoor result. The first decision is scope. A company may begin with residential service, replacements, new construction, refrigeration, or commercial maintenance. Each one needs different tools, licenses, staffing, sales cycles, and cash reserves. Trying to offer everything on day one usually spreads training and inventory too thin. Technical credibility matters because the symptom is not always the cause. A warm room could come from airflow, controls, refrigerant, insulation, duct leakage, equipment sizing, or user behavior. Replacing the most expensive part is not the same as solving the problem. Dispatch determines how much paid work fits into a day. A technician driving across the county for 3 small calls may produce less than someone completing 2 well-routed calls with the right parts already on the truck. Pricing has to cover more than the minutes spent at the furnace. The customer is also paying for travel, training, insurance, tools, office staff, warranty risk, diagnostic time, and the hours when the phone does not ring. An hourly wage multiplied by 2 is not a complete price. Replacement work brings larger invoices, but it also brings equipment deposits, permits, scheduling risk, helpers, disposal, and final collection. If the company buys equipment before collecting enough from the customer, several large jobs can consume cash before they create profit. Maintenance agreements can smooth the calendar. Spring and fall inspections create planned work before emergency season. Give technicians a chance to find real issues early and maintain a relationship with the customer. They only help if the promised visits are priced and staffed properly. Callbacks deserve their own number. If a repair appears complete but the same problem returns, the second truck roll may be unpaid. Repeated callbacks can erase the margin from an otherwise busy week and weaken customer trust. Parts management is another quiet constraint. Carry too little and technicians lose time at suppliers. Carry too much and cash sits in bins, some of it becoming obsolete. The useful inventory is the small set of parts that resolves the problems the company actually sees. Track booked calls, completed calls, travel time, average invoice, gross margin by job type, callback rate, maintenance renewals, technician utilization, aged receivables, and customer acquisition source. Revenue alone cannot show which type of work is strengthening the company. A disciplined launch might mean one service area, one primary customer type, a well-stocked van, accurate diagnostics, and a small number of services performed extremely well. Expansion makes sense after the owner can explain where every hour and every job dollar went. The opportunity is real, especially as buildings electrify and older equipment ages. The durable business is not the one with the most emergency calls. It is the one that sends the right technician with the right part to solve the right problem the first time.